Well, welcome everybody. I'm Angie Moore, and I am here today with Kathy Rightmire of APC. Welcome, Kathy.
Thank you. Pleasure to see you and to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited. We've been speaking to the e-board, and this is our first interview after the e-board to get to know some of the other people that are involved with and support APC. So first off, Kathy, why don't you share a little bit about your background with us?
Well, I was born and raised in the glorious state of Montana, and I moved here to Sacramento in 2015. And shortly after I moved here is when I started working for APC.
So what do you like to do on your off time or your free time?
I love to do many different things, but I do like walking and hiking. Sacramento is a great area for that. And I also like to read, and I have a musical background. I play a couple of different instruments. I play violin and viola and also play the piano. So I enjoy listening to music, most especially classical music. I like going to concerts, and I love to play my piano.
Oh, that's so great. I don't think I'm disciplined enough. I never learned to play an instrument, but it was something I always wished I could. I can sing, but I don't have, like, reading music to me would be like studying another language. And I'm like, I just don't.
It is. It is very much.
I quite get it, but so I'll stick with, Rosetta Stone. If they put it in Rosetta Stone, maybe. But so tell me what your role and responsibilities are at APC.
Well, my official title is Administrative Services Coordinator, and I am the only office staff here at the statewide office. The other staff members are the labor relations team, and they are doing their labor relations thing, but I am the primary administrative office staff here maintaining the statewide office. I do the membership database. I maintain the membership information in the database and try to keep that information current, and also especially making sure that our emails and information gets out to the members when we send those. We have our statewide councils where all of the leadership and the staff get together 3 times a year, and I coordinate the logistics for those meetings. And also, I provide whatever support and assistance is needed to the leadership. So the e-board and the stewards and the labor relations team, and of course to the members whenever people need support and assistance that way.
So you're a very busy person.
I am. Keeps me on my toes.
Yeah, I imagine you're never like, what am I going to do today? Nope.
Nope, never a dull moment.
So what is something that you've learned about unions from working with APC?
Well, I've really learned a lot, and it's been fascinating. When I came from Montana, I didn't have the opportunity to know very much about unions or interact with them very much. And so when I first moved here, I was able to go through the files. I did a really deep dive into the organizational files, and I learned a lot about the history of APC, what it's done over the past 4 decades and how it's grown especially. And also I was able to see when grievances or other legal issues needed to be filed with the CSU, I was able to get a really good grasp for the kinds of things that would come up, both for members individually as well as for the union members as a whole. And I got to see how hard everybody really has to work, the stewards and the leadership team and the labor relations team, how much effort they have to put in to providing the support that is needed for members and for all of the union members when it's needed.
Yeah, I bet some people don't realize, does it take a village to run a union? Yeah.
It does.
Maybe that's it, right? Yeah. So, and everybody working on their behalf. I've been so impressed myself with just learning about APC and just the dedication of every single person that I've talked to, it's been incredible. You can just really hear everybody's heart and how, it is so genuine and so sincere of how they want to help everybody. It's just super impressive. That's not always common, in business these days. So,
well, and it's one of the reasons I really do love my job.
Well, speaking of your job, what are some of the reasons that people reach out to the statewide office?
I would say very often members will reach out either through the help desk email or just by calling the statewide office. If they're not really sure where to go or what to do, they might be having an issue on campus with their supervisor and they just don't know what their options are or where to go. And so it's important to me to make sure that I can listen to them and make sure that they know they are being heard, make sure they know that APC is listening and is going to be able to provide them the support and assistance they need. And once I'm able to get that information from them, I have a better understanding and grasp of what's going on and have assured them that they are going to be able to get the help and assistance they need, then I'm able to refer them out to where they need to go in order to solve that issue.
Oh, that's good. That's great to have somebody. Sometimes you just call someone and you get put on hold and you're like, I'm sorry, we can't. So that's great that you provide that service for them. So our final question for today is, what is something that you would like APC members to know?
Well, I think it's really important for our members to know how much wisdom and assistance is out there. Many of our stewards and the e-board members have been a part of the union for many, many years. Some of them even decades, and they really have a great understanding of a lot of the issues that our members are facing. They know the contract backwards and forwards, and they really do have a wealth of information and can provide a lot of support and assistance to members when they need it. So I think that's always the first place that members can go to is their campus steward. And then we also have our labor relations team. They also have decades of experience in dealing with labor issues. And of course, our e-board have been elected from our stewards. So everyone at APC really has a good depth of knowledge on how to help our members resolve whatever issues they might be facing.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Kathy. I really appreciate that you took time out of what's already a busy day just to share a little bit of background and insight for APC members. So thank you again.
Oh, thanks. It was a pleasure. Now people can put a face with a name.